From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's what's going on. More details tonight into the arrest of an Evansville man we told you about earlier this week. He was arrested last Friday by a Wabash County deputy after a traffic stop on Highway 1 South. County officials say during the stop, the driver, 34-year-old Jordan T. Emery, was found to have an outstanding Wabash County warrant and was additionally charged with possession of meth and of drug paraphernalia, aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, unlawful possession of a weapon, and unlawful possession of ammunition. He was taken to the county jail. A detention hearing was held this week, determining he would remain in custody pending trial. Out of White County, deputies made 2 arrests on Tuesday in Carmi. WRUL says 46-year-old Angela Goff was wanted on a White County warrant for violating an order of protection. She was taken to the county jail. And 30-year-old Sally Spivey was observed a short time later. She was wanted on a White County failure to appear warrant. She, too, was taken to the White County jail. The Lawrence County Sheriff's Department arrested 3 wanted subjects on Wednesday. WAKO says both 30-year-old Mackenzie Velador of St. Francisville and 47-year-old Demetrius Woods were wanted on warrants out of Lawrence County and were taken to the county jail. And 36-year-old Chelsea Craters of St. Francisville was wanted on a failure to appear warrant and was also taken to the Lawrence County jail. Southern Illinois native and Republican candidate for governor Darren Bailey spoke with WLS-TV in Chicago for the first time about the tragic helicopter crash that took the lives of 4 of his family members back in October. Bailey took some time off from the campaign trail but is now back at it. Craig Wall with Chicago station WLS reports.
Well, it's tough, and it has been life-changing.
Darren Bailey campaigning for governor with a heavy heart these days. 6 weeks ago, a tragic helicopter crash in Montana took the lives of his son Zach, daughter-in-law Kelsey, and 2 grandchildren, 12-year-old Veda Rose and 7-year-old Samuel. 10-year-old Finn in the middle was not on board.
I've never lost anyone close to me, especially anyone even unexpectedly like this. So my compassion for people has also kind of been heightened.
The tragedy drawing his downstate Illinois family closer despite the void at Thanksgiving. Bailey and his wife Cindy are now raising their grandson Finn with the help of other family members who he says support his second campaign for governor. Bailey lost by more than 12 points to incumbent J.B. Pritzker in 2022. This time he says he's learned some lessons.
Probably one of the big things that we learned is targeting the low propensity voter and informing them and making things available to help them understand whether to vote early. Do we need to come and pick you up?
Bailey remains a staunch supporter of President Donald Trump despite harsh Democratic criticism of the president's policies, including the aggressive immigration enforcement campaign in Chicago and the suburbs.
I think that if J.B. Pritzker and Brandon Johnson, if they would have addressed this years ago, if they would choose to work with President Trump, I don't know that we would have seen these issues.
Again, that report from WLS. Bailey says he's sorry if anyone thinks he's trying to use his family tragedy to help his campaign. He says what it is for him is motivation to try and make Illinois a better place for his 11 grandchildren and a 12th now on the way. The Carmi City Council met on Tuesday. WRUL says Police Chief Jason Carter noted that the city is implementing a flock camera system. The cameras, which utilize license plate reading technology, are placed at strategic locations and, while not designed to catch minor infractions like speeding, Carter said there were at least 6 scenarios in the past year in which the cameras could have helped solve a crime much faster. Carter says he secured a 2-year agreement and had 3 of the cameras for that period paid for through a grant from the Absher Charitable Foundation and impound fees. He was asking for the city to purchase 3 more utilizing TIF funds. The total investment, some $40,000 over 2 years. The council unanimously approved the purchase. And the Carmi Council also reappointed Chris Marsh to the Police Commission for 2 years. The board agreed to an engineering agreement with Brown and Roberts for a Jessup Street project to fix a storm drain running into the sewer system. The city plans to pay for a good portion of that project. with an estimated $130,000 energy transition grant that they've received. The council also approved the purchase of a new truck for the water department at just under $50,000 through the state bid process through Rice Motors. Alderman Jack Bradshaw reported he's been in touch with City Supervisor Brad Atterbury about lighting on 5th Street and also some in the Sunnybrook neighborhood. Officials with the Illinois Department of Natural Resources are warning hunters that the use of unmanned aircraft like drones for any aspect of hunting or wildlife recovery is strictly prohibited in Illinois. The reminder comes as the second firearm deer hunting season got underway today and continues through Sunday. Illinois Conservation Police will be out monitoring for drone activity throughout the fall and winter hunting seasons. Hunters are urged to review the Illinois Wildlife Code and ensure they're following legal requirements. Additionally, electric bikes are not allowed on IDNR-owned and operated lands for any reason, including hunting and trapping access. Violators caught using drones or e-bikes risk having their equipment seized and potentially forfeited. IDNR officials also cautioned hunters about relying on artificial intelligence for information, noting that AI tools often provide flawed or incorrect answers about Illinois hunting rules and regulations. Hunters are encouraged to consult official resources for accurate guidance. The Florida Chamber of Commerce has opened the nomination period for its Business of the Year, New Business of the Year, and Citizen of the Year awards. The Chamber banquet will be on January 31st, and it will honor the winning entries. The Chamber requests a short essay on why you are nominating the person or business, and nomination forms can be found at the Chamber office or downloaded from the Chamber website. The deadline to submit a nomination is Monday, January 5th. It will be a holiday-filled weekend across the region. The Wabash County Chamber of Commerce sponsors its Night of Lights 59th Annual Mount Carmel Christmas Parade Saturday. Lineup begins at 3 p.m. at 3rd and Market. The parade starts at 5:15 and heads north on Market to 8th. Today was the final day to sign up to enter that parade. Meanwhile, the city of Fairfield and the Chamber there will host their annual Christmas parade Saturday at 5 p.m. This year's theme in Fairfield is A Tropical Christmas, promising festive fun with a warm weather twist. Tyler Lampley, the manager of Save-A-Lot and the 2023 Community Service Award winner, has been named Grand Marshal. Lineup for the participants in Fairfield begins at 4 on 1st Street. All entry numbers and details have been sent out to those participating. And don't forget Christmas Uptown tomorrow night, 4 to 9 p.m. in Mount Carmel. Lots of fun on tap there. We'll talk weather for the weekend and sports next.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
It's Christmas Uptown in Mount Carmel, Illinois on Friday, December 5th from 4 to 9 p.m. See Comet, a real live reindeer. Enjoy carriage, train, and Rudolph rides, or take the City Lights trolley tour. Visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus. All attractions are free. A dozen food trucks and over 30 vendors on the street. Visit us on Facebook or download the Christmas Uptown app at christmasuptown.com.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather. The chill continues, but no precip expected anytime soon, at least until the weekend. Clear skies out there tonight on our local scan of radar. Another chilly one today, 32, our high temperature just to the freezing point, 25 our low this morning. It'll get even colder as we move throughout the nighttime hours tonight. Putting the maps in motion A little system down here to the south is going to stay to the south of the area. Clouds will depart overnight, and we'll see a mix of sun and clouds, but probably more sun than clouds on Friday. A good day for Christmas uptown in Mount Carmel tomorrow from 4 to 9 p.m. Make sure you're uptown to check out the event of the region this holiday season. As we move into Saturday, again, a pretty good day. The Christmas parades in Mount Carmel and Fairfield taking part. Saturday night, you'll notice the disturbance up here to the north, and that could figure into our weather pattern as we move toward the end of the weekend. But there is some relief, at least temperature-wise, but not tonight. Single-digit lows up in Vandalia and Effingham tonight. The rest of us will be in the teens. It will be chilly with a partly cloudy sky, and we can't rule out some morning fog for your morning commute tomorrow. On Friday, the sun will come out, thank goodness. Temperatures will warm, but not nearly to the normal for this time of year, but warmer than we have seen. 38 at Mount Carmel, 37 Albion. 40 in McLeansboro, mid-30s to the north of Highway 50. Friday night into Saturday, it will be a partly cloudy overnight, more mild than what we've seen. The teens are gone, and we'll be in the mid to upper 20s for overnight lows as we wake up on Saturday morning. And then on Saturday, it'll be a mix of sun and clouds, probably the pick day of the weekend. Still a little warmer. Highs will be near 40, low 40s, south of Interstate 64, actually south of Highway 50, near 40, north of Highway 50 on Saturday. Next weather maker comes in Saturday night late. We could see a very slight chance of some freezing rain, but that won't begin until after midnight. It will change over to about a 40-50% chance of rain. No frozen precipitation on Sunday, 41. Then a pretty good first part of the week. We'll take a little dip in the temperatures, but warm near 50 with our next front bringing rain showers on Wednesday. It'll cool off behind that once again to the mid-30s. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
Sights and sounds of the holidays fill the air of the Brubeck Arts Center Theater as the Wabash Valley Arts Council presents two special shows December 6th and 7th. On Saturday, December 6th, the WBC Strings and Choir perform songs of the season at 1:30 p.m. Then on Sunday, December 7th at 2 p.m., witness the enchanted scenes of the Nutcracker Ballet performed by the Children's Center for Dance based in Evansville. Ticket information available at 618-263-5164 or scan the QR codes on your screen.
Prices are falling at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $9,400 off a new Jeep Wrangler or a Ram 1500 with 0% financing and no pay for 90 days. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Pacifica with $6,200 off MSRP or lease a Durango for $474 a month. See them for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
The holidays are a busy time, and keeping track of your spending can be easier than you think. With F&B Mobile Banking, you can monitor your purchases, set spending limits, and receive real-time alerts all from your phone. Whether you're shopping local, traveling, or checking out online, managing your money is simple, secure, and stress-free. Getting started is easy. Download F&B Mobile Banking from the App Store or Google Play, or visit your nearest branch to learn more about staying on budget this season and beyond. Track your holiday spending with F&B and enjoy a little extra peace of mind this holiday season. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Time now to talk sports. Boys high school basketball from last night at the DuQuoin Classic. DuQuoin beat Carmi 64-24. Heron over Chester 51-49. At the Hamilton County Invite, the Foxes beat Gallatin County 56-30. Wayne City over Edwards County 73-65. West Frankfort beat NCOE 42-30. High school wrestling, Carmi edges Mount Carmel on criteria last night. The two teams tied at 41 before Carmi was declared the winner, coming down to total pins. Carmi had 5, Mount Carmel had 4. Also, Fairfield lost to Harrisburg 40-28. Salem beat both Effingham and Oblong 52-22 and 52-27 respectively. Finally, women's college basketball, Wabash Valley gets a win on the road, beating Midway JV 113-60. That does it for us tonight. Lots of basketball live streaming for you and replays here as well. Have a good night.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.